Hi all, just been out for a ride. I finished up in lovely sunny Hastings. I've just had a lovely hot chocolate. I'm going to take a slow ride home. What a way to end the day. So whilst I'm riding home from sunny Hastings, I kind of get stuck into my 3x3 challenge that I've been nominated for by HoldYourFire. HoldYourFire! Yeah, so the 3x3 challenge is where you have to nominate 3 other people to do the challenge, and you have to tell them 3 things that they possibly might not know about you. It's a bit difficult for me because I've been doing this YouTube lark for 3 years and I'm pretty sure I've told you almost everything about me, so but I'll have a go. Yeah, getting into nominations, I'd like to nominate, firstly, number 1, Psycho Paul. Psycho Paul, I'd like you to do the 3x3 challenge. But in your 3x3 challenge, I'm going to throw in another challenge. I want you, when you're telling your 3 things, what people might not know about you, to sneak in somewhere your favourite phrase, which, as we all know, is pikey. Yeah, I'm not going to say it because, you know, some people don't like the word. I don't mind it, but there you go. But go and check Psycho Paul out. His channel's a great laugh. He does a lot of swearing and shouting and what have you, but it is a great laugh to watch. So go and check him out. Second one I want to nominate is Halfdead Rider. I've subscribed to Halfdead Rider for quite a time now and watched lots of his videos, and he's quite a good vlogger. And he's called Halfdead Rider because he had some rather nasty health issues at one stage. But I think he's on the mend now. I think he had kidney trouble and he's had a transplant and he's back on the mend again now. So get out on your bike, Halfdead Rider, and complete this 3x3 challenge, mate. Thirdly, I'd like to nominate someone from the other side of the world. I'd like to nominate Mr. TPR from Australia. Been watching his channel for a while now, catching up on some of his videos. They're all interesting stuff. So there we are, Mr. TPR. You can get out on your bike on a nice sunny day. I no doubt you have lots of them over there in Australia. And you can complete your 3x3 challenge if you don't mind. So that's it, that's my 3 nominations: Psycho Paul, Halfdead Rider, Mr. TPR. Now I've got to get into the other bit of the challenge, which is telling everyone 3 things they may not know about me. As I said, it's, that in itself is a challenge because you're doing this for 3 years and I have blabbed about most of what I do. So firstly, I'm going to tell you how I first got into biking. Now I know I've told everyone right throughout my channel I've been riding for a long time, for years and years and years, but I don't think I've ever told you how I first got into motorcycling. So that's going to be my first thing. Now I got into motorcycling many years ago. First got interested in them when I was 13, and me and a group of friends got very interested in motorcycles, as you do when you're kids. And I used to live very close to a park, and the park was called Moat Park, and it's in the town where I live now. Actually, I've not moved. Still live there. A Moat Park is a huge park. It's got lots of recreational things to do on one side of it, and the other side is just a big huge green area really, and that's where we used to take these stripped down motorcycles and ride them, and by the magic of video editing I'll transport you there now. This is the place where I first rode a motorcycle. As you can see, it's a nice big long strip of grass. I used to ride right down to the bottom where that little group of trees is in the middle, turn around and air all the way back up. Used to be a monument down there, I don't know if that's gone. We used to fly around that sometimes, but yeah, spent many happy hours riding stripped down motorbikes, scooters, all sorts of things over here, being chased by the park keeper in his little Morris 1000. Right, so that's the place where I first stepped on a motorcycle. Fell off a few times, I can assure you. I didn't break anything, miraculously, because we didn't used to wear gear or anything, or even crash helmets back then. You know, we just used to hare up and down that great big long valley on motorcycles, being chased by park keepers, and even got stopped by the coppers once, but there you go. So yeah, I was one of those annoying little bastards that whizzes around a field on a motorcycle making loads of noise, but it got me totally smitten on bikes, and I've been into bikes ever since. So that's the number one thing out of the way. Now the number two thing is it's sort of a family thing. I know most of you know I've got a son, young Will, who rides out with me occasionally. He hasn't today, he's fell asleep today. He had to work last night, so he's asleep now. But yeah, you know I've got a son. But what I've never mentioned is I've got a daughter as well. She's a bit older than Will, quite a bit older than Will. Will's 20 and my daughter Zoe is 36, and she's never sort of featured on the channel because she's not into bikes. In fact, I don't think she really likes motorbikes. I don't think she likes her dad riding motorbikes, or her brother, but there you go. So yeah, I have a daughter as well, and my daughter, let's just click that down, has given me 3 grandchildren in the time that she's been married. She's got 2 boys and a little girl. So there's another thing you didn't actually know about me. I'm a granddad. But you probably guessed that because I'm always saying I'm an old git. So, you know, most old gits have got grandchildren, haven't they? So yeah, I have 2 lovely kids and 3 gorgeous grandchildren, and I love them dearly. So that's it, that's number 2 off the list. That you definitely didn't know that about me because I've never mentioned my daughter, so you know now. Now the number 3 thing is something you do sort of know. It's about what I do for a living. Now I'm not a secret agent, unfortunately, not a spy. I'm as the title of my channel says, I'm a sparky. I'm an electrician, and I've been an electrician for a long time. Done my apprenticeship many years ago, and a few, well, more than a few. I've been self-employed now for 20 years, so as almost as long as Will's been around, I've been self-employed, earning a living as a sole trader, and it ain't easy. You know, lots of people say, oh, self-employed, they're bloody minted, them people. They're not, I can assure you, they're not, or I'm not. But it's very satisfying being self-employed, so I enjoy it very much. Now I became self-employed because many years, well 20 years, more than 20 years ago, I used to work for a company called Seaboard, which was a regional electricity company, you know, as in LEB and all those. Seaboard was South Eastern Electricity Board. And I used to work for them, and I used to do appliance repairs for them. I did washing machines and cookers and dryers and all that sort of stuff. And after working for them for 10 years, it was nationalised when I first joined. And when I first joined, I thought, yep, this will do me for the rest of my years. I can see me collecting my pension from here, because it was a very good pension scheme. But I only managed 10 years, and then good old Maggie sold it all off and privatised it all, and an American company came in, bought all the shares back, asset stripped the company, so my job was gone, and I had the choice. I could have either stayed on doing something else, which I didn't particularly want to do, and they sort of found some money like they do and said anyone that wants to take voluntary redundancy, we're, you know, let us know and we'll tell you what the offer is. So they gave me the offer, and I thought, yeah, all right then. I'll have that, thank you very much. And off we went, working for me. As I say, I've, you know, been doing it for the last 20 years, making men's meat, and enjoyed it very much. So yeah, that's the third thing about me that you sort of knew but didn't know, but you do now. You got the full story now. So that's that. That's my 3x3 challenge done on the road back from Hastings. Thank you to HoldYourFire for nominating me. As I say, I hope the people I've nominated get stuck in and do it. So Psycho Paul, Halfdead Rider, Mr TPR, get on your bikes. But that's it for this one. Whatever you ride, ride safe. I'll catch you next time I'm out on a lovely sunny ride. But for me, for now, from me, it's ta-da. Bye bye now.